Guys, welcome back to the Whistle Dollars podcast. It's your girl P, and today I finally got Music the Muse in the building.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
How are you doing today?
I am doing absolutely wonderful. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. Well, I'm doing better. I think I have COVID. I don't really know. I ain't got tested, but I can't smoke, I can't eat, but I'm trying to just stay good. I'm not gonna lie. So I was in a fucked up mood today. And then I went to play your music, and that vibe, rebel. It was just my vibe. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
was it that edge that you just needed for your day?
Yeah, cause I just been irritated. I was like, how the fuck am I gonna be doing some interviews today? But I was going through your stuff. I'm like, damn, this is good.
Oh my gosh, girl, that means everything to me in this world. I want you to know that for real, because that's literally the reason why I just started recording in the first place, to kind of focus on spreading that energy.
Your sound is different. That's what I like about it. And you can just vibe out to it. Like, it will get you in the zone. Like, it'll take you like off whatever you're thinking. So
yeah, that's exactly where I be when I'm recording it, not thinking, not really like concentrating, more just, in tune with myself. And so hopefully, that's what it lets everybody else do, just kind of come with yourself and be like, all right, I can do this. I can do
this. For sure. So, okay, let's take it back. Are you from Houston?
No, ma'am, I am not from Houston. I am from, to be specific, a little country town called Wilmer, Alabama, within a slightly bigger city, Mobile, Alabama.
Okay. So what got you in to Texas?
Well, I have a cousin that had been asking me like off and on, like throughout my life or whatever, throughout my adult life, to come move to Houston or whatever. But it was a rather big move from, a small city like myself. And at the time I had, friends, and I was younger, so I was trying to party, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't until I decided that I wanted to take the opportunity to pursue like some stability in my life, that like change, not being around old exes and old friends, or old situations, if you know what I mean. Now I'm like, all right, I'm gonna give it a shot. And that was January 5th of 2020.
Oh, okay. So how does it feel? Because I'm not gonna lie, I cut everybody off in 2018, and just making a total life change. It's just, I got into manifesting and just, letting go of like negative energy.
Yes, yeah. And a lot of times you don't even realize that it was negative energy. You know what I mean? Like at the time, I wasn't thinking like, oh, this is bad for me. Like, I'm just thinking like everybody goes through this, and I'm like, this is normal. When you do it for so long, it's just normal to you. So, the biggest part is realizing that you're in a situation that's not healthy for you. Until you do that, then, you can't possibly hope to change anything. So, I got to that point.
Okay. So then were you making music before? When did you start making music?
Okay, so technically I've been making music my whole life. So I am the PK or whatever, the pastor's daughter. So I've been singing like, in front of people since I was like 3 or whatever. So that pretty much set the stage, like literally and, not literally, to be on in front of people. So my dad, he had me like in our church, every other church, because he preached everywhere as well. So that started the music, but that was only gospel, there was nothing else or whatever. Very strict home. So when I graduated, I remember I was like 18 and Michael Jackson had died, and I didn't even know who he was. Like everybody was like, oh my God, what are we gonna do? And I'm like, who is this man that everybody is just so, like crazy over, you know what I mean? And so then I started getting into, my friends started putting me on little by little. I think the first secular music that I started listening to, like on the hush, was Destiny Child.
Okay. Yeah. Because when I was growing up, I wasn't allowed to listen to secular music either.
Yeah.
So then once you get into it, you're like, okay. I started listening to Donnell. Mine was more like I had that soul food album. So it's like Donnell Jones and Carl Thomas and
okay.
That's when I kind of got into the secular world. And then, Destiny's Child, and I think Christina Aguilera was just putting out her first album. So it took a second, but
it was right in that era. And like, because let's see, I think the Destiny Child, like Say My Name, was like that was the first secular song I had ever heard. And Destiny Child, they kind of still had that church feel to them, with the harmonies and stuff. So it kind of felt natural or whatnot. And then I just full out like saw Beyonce or whatever. And then when I graduated, that's when everything, because this is college time, so I'm getting introduced to everything, Lil Wayne, and shoot, even some Southern soul, like even some country. And I'm like, whoa, like I had no idea like it was this many genres of music out there. I became obsessed.
I bet. So indeed. Let's fast forward. So how'd you get your inspiration for Average?
Average was all about people just trying to put you in a box, to sum it all up. Like it was, it was, as if growing up in a strict household, that was pretty much a stipulation on life itself. It was a lot of things you couldn't do and only certain things that you could do. Because of this or because of that, in the name of religion, in my case. So that carried on into adulthood. Like, I started wearing pants because I was an adult and people was like still telling on me, girl. Like it was crazy. So between that and then getting out into the real world and then people wanting to figure you out so they can categorize you. Well, what type of person is she? You know what I'm saying? Well, is she, this the ratchet type over here and this the bougie type over here and this is the smart type. And I'm just like, I stressed myself out just like trying to find my place in the world, because that's what I thought it was, like me trying to find like, well, who am I specifically? You know what I mean? And then so I'm a like evasive thinker, so I'm like, fuck it, I'm everything, like I'm all that. You know what I'm saying? So, and I was like, that's okay, I can be whatever I want. That's not fake, that's not two-faced, that's me having a full acknowledgement of everything that I can possibly be, so indeed.
Okay, so how's it going being out here and promoting your music, and how's the whole Houston vibe treating you?
Houston is pretty dope. I won't lie, the people are different. I'm gonna leave that like that.
Okay, no, let's get into that. How? Because that's what I struggle. I think Houston is becoming more and more like LA, where everybody's kind of fake. That's just kind of my perspective on it. But how is it coming from another? I like talking to people from out of state because y'all be having a whole nother perspective.
Yeah, no, for real. Like, I ain't even gonna lie to you. Bad things happen everywhere, okay? But the thing is like, I know back home, like it's just, it's second nature to hold the door open for someone and say, hey, how you doing? Or it's nothing to just walk past somebody and automatically speak. It's nothing to end up talking to a complete stranger in the grocery store. Here, honey, they look at you like you're crazy. You is on something if you try to show any hospitality whatsoever. And either someone else thinks you're dangerous or it's a danger to you, because then, people feel like automatically, oh, I could probably get over on that person. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just sketchy vibes. You know what I mean? Like, and being genuine exposes that, but to them, I don't think they even realize it because a lot of them have grown up in this environment. So it's just kind of second nature for them. You know what I mean? I don't even, it's kind of like every man for himself. Whereas I'm from a place where working together is easier. I won't lie. However,
we like some little crabs. Crabs in the bucket out here.
Like, and again, I know that mentality is everywhere, but I think the difference between Mobile, at least they'll make you feel good about it. I mean, baby, Houston don't have no mercy on nobody. They like who you is. They got 10 million questions, like just before you get to the introduction of who you are. They want to know where you from, what you're doing. Can I see social security number? Like they gotta know everything, you know what I mean? Which, hey, it just kind of lets you know the type of interactions. Scamming is at an all-time high. Like, it's
everybody's just trying to get over on one another. But I feel like Houston, we don't realize that if we really work together, how powerful we could be. Like, Lord, we can take over LA and all these other like hot spots for like the music. Like we really we could take over Atlanta. We could do those things, but we just trying to
I'm telling you, like everybody's like
apart.
Yeah, everybody's like, oh, I don't want this, that, and the third, not even realizing how much strength there are in numbers. Like I come from a town where like it's an old Caucasian retirement city. So there's nowhere near the opportunities that are here. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think speaking for a lot of people that come from out of town and move here, like, we grasp like all the opportunities where we're like, oh my God, it's nothing for you to own a business here. You can't really do that in Mobile. There's certain businesses that are in place. There's not room for upcoming businesses there. You know what I mean? So it's either you're working a dead-end job, you're a nurse, you're a truck driver, you got another trade. Like that's pretty much all the big money making, jobs that where
There's a lot of opportunities here though for entrepreneurs.
It is. And that's what I do gotta appreciate Houston for. And there's so many people. That's what's crazy. Like in this one city, we haven't I ain't even got to to recruiting in Austin yet. And it's like 2 hours away. Like there's a whole nother 3 sides of Houston, you know what I mean? That are like completely different worlds from my side, like that's wild.
Now, what side are you on?
I'm on the north side.
Okay, like north, like out
Cypher station.
Oh, okay, like 45-ish?
45.
Okay, yeah. I know where that's at. I used to live out that way. I'm at the opposite end of 1960 now.
Oh, you like the Willowbrook area that way?
Yeah. I'll pass
that's where I stayed with my cousin at first.
Okay, yeah. So you got to explore all the sides of Houston because it's just so different on each side.
I noticed it's like a journey going to the south side, like from over here. Like when I get back, I don't want to do nothing this side.
I ain't gonna lie, the food is way better on the south side.
I will say that. You got it. You got it.
They will have it. I'll let them have it because it is.
It is. You ain't lying. That's where the people with the soul at. And the party scenes. Scenes.
We need to get some more party scenes on this side. I'll say that. But I know they try here and there, but they only always last for a little bit and then it fades off.
And then it fade on out eventually at some point, right? You're right.
Okay, so what else are you working on next?
So now I want to get a video out to Rebel specifically.
Okay,
that's what's next for my artistry or whatever. And actually, so I have I was going through your page and things like that. And so I see that you're into a lot of interesting conversation and such. So, like you'll be totally with the theme for Rebel. It's gonna be real S&M-ish, like real, like, bad girl, sexy. Yes, edgy. Okay. That's like, I wanted to match the song or whatever. So I'm thinking like scene in strip clubs and, you know what I'm saying? Maybe like Pandora's box, a little bit sprinkled in there, that type of thing.
That's definitely fitting for that song. I like the vibes of
Yes,
that.
ma'am.
We can't wait to see it. So is that your podcast? Because I was trying to do my research on you. You started a podcast or
No, I did interviews for a while. Like
okay.
I was doing some artist interviews because I know how much, like myself, people like to talk about themselves. So I was using it as a network tool in the beginning when I first got down here. I was working at
Oh,
a bar.
okay.
And so, you know, in order to get people to feel more comfortable to talk to me, I was like, well, I'll do you an interview. You know what I mean? I like artists anyway. I want to network with them. So this seemed like a good way to do it. That's how I met a lot of artists that I know now.
Yeah. I've noticed when I started Jubilee Dollars last year, just how many different people I've met. And then you get to making friends and you get to networking and
Yeah.
just, meeting all kinds of people.
Yeah, no, for real. Like, and it happened so fast. Like from there, then I was doing a lot of bartending, like, cause that's what got me to like this point now.
Okay.
Like just service, you know, and that will forever elevate, I think, anybody. Like you're doing a service for, you know, for people by providing a platform for them to, you know, express themselves. You know what I mean? And, you know, feel like, you know, they are wanted and they cared about. So, you know, that's how bartending, waitressing, I like maybe even Ubering a little bit sometimes.
Okay,
you know, all that club hopping, all that, you know.
Just get some meeting. So when's your birthday? What sign?
October 19th, 1992.
Okay, Libra.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I have two brothers that are Libras.
Really? How are they to you?
I don't really talk to my family, so
oh no, me neither, girl. Don't feel bad.
No, I like Libras, but y'all don't answer the phone now. That's why I have one.
No, we
keep
don't.
Y'all's phone in your hand and don't answer.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's definitely true. We'll call you back in about a year or two.
Yeah, you get back when you want to.
What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Sagittarius.
Oh, I love y'all. Yeah, like my mom was a Sag. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Did y'all get along?
Yeah, that was my best friend, girl. Y'all don't play. Oh, y'all crazy. A little crazy.
Yeah, just a little bit.
A little bit. A little bit.
No, I ain't gonna lie, our sign, because we're just gonna be blunt. We got something to say, we're just gonna say it. But I think it helps in this world because I get to talking to a bunch of different personalities and it makes the interviews more fun and exciting, some of the questions and stuff.
No, it does. Like it does. Like people love that. Like people love people that make big moves. You know what I mean? That say things that no one else is gonna say. Like
and that's definitely my sign. We're gonna say things that other people, they're like, what the fuck she said?
Like, I can't believe you said that. And you look like the type girl that's going them glasses, like, a little bit too tight. So, because y'all got some killer looks too on y'all face when y'all doing it too.
Oh, yeah. I have to pay attention. Even sometimes during interviews, I'll notice my face. I'm like, let me fix my face. Like, I just be, because if I'm focused, you're just gonna not know how to take me. But I just be really like focused on the conversation.
Right.
What the person's saying.
Indeed.
Okay, so when is your next performance? Do you have anyone lined up right now?
Well, I'm doing a Valentine's Day Cypher with a platform called Broadcast Houston, which I hear is pretty cool. I hear
are they kind of mixed with Urban Glimpse?
I think so.
Okay,
I think so. Okay. Don't let me lie, girl, because I know
they do the female ciphers. So
the last one that I saw them do was the MLK cipher. That was the most recent one that they tried to do. And then this Valentine's Day when they posted, someone tagged me in it. So, I hit them up about it and they, you had to send them a verse. They approved it. Yay.
Okay.
And then you show up, you record it, and then you get to record, your little snippet of the video for the cypher. So I'm excited about that, girl. I didn't order me a cat suit. with a mask is going down.
Well, make sure you stand out.
Yes, girl.
I know it'll be like maybe like 2 or 3 other girls.
Yes,
the female ones, yeah. As long as
that's
you
why
look the baddest there.
You know, I'm already planning, girl. I like to take risks. So, you know, I'm gonna be colorful for sure.
Okay, good. Well, I'm excited. Well, is there anything else that you want to promote here on Dubis to Dollars?
The average video, which is my single out that's streaming right now, along with everything else. The video is out on YouTube for those that don't know. Everywhere on any platform, you can follow me at MUSIKDAMUSE.
Oh yeah, I'm dropping all her links down there below. So make sure y'all go subscribe to my channel. Go follow her on Instagram. I'm gonna put the link to your YouTube and everything right down there.
Yeah, check it out, y'all. Y'all go see me.
Okay, well, cool. Well, we're looking forward to seeing more of you and the Rebel video. So if I'm feeling better by then, I want to come do a
You are. I'm sending healing your way, girl. You got it.
Okay, cool. Well, thank you for coming on the podcast.
Thank you for having me.